Wow, what can I say about Lesotho? It was the best week of my life. It was incredible, so humbling, so inspiring, so emotional, just incredible. Our trip was highly successful, taking a fantastic group of pupils over there. We didn't know what to expect, but when we got there, they totally engaged and took the opportunity to thrive in that environment. They gained confidence. By the end, some of our most quiet pupils were giving speeches to the entire school. It was just phenomenal. They played sport, they taught lessons, and they made friendships. And I think that's what the partnership was all about. It was establishing that relationship and that friendship between our schools, which was highly successful. The welcome that we received was beautiful. The people are just amazing, so welcoming, so knowledgeable, so grateful that we went over to visit them, and it was the best week. A personal highlight, I think, was seeing the country and taking in the culture of everything, spending time with special people and just learning a different way of life. There are so many similarities between Wales and Lesotho, and seeing our schools connect, but then there's also some differences, and it was lovely to see that. Yeah, a week I'm never going to forget, and I really hope we can go back soon and continue that incredible relationship that we have between Matika High School and St. Kenneth.
This is the 5th expedition I've done like this, 1 as a student and 4 as a teacher. This is my first time as party leader outright. I was so proud of the students, the way they got fully involved. Their behaviour, their attitude, their enthusiasm was off the scale. I cannot speak highly enough about how the students performed and how they got involved in the trip. It was absolutely inspiring for me. It was one of the best weeks of my life.
I've just come back from the most magical trip to Lesotho, where I've had an absolutely amazing time. The highlight of my trip was the wonderful welcome by all the staff and all the students, and them putting on like a 3-hour show where both students and local people from the community did ancient, traditional Lesothoan dances, like they would have done down the mines with the local tribes, and they did their engagement dances. We mixed that up with some of our Welsh culture by singing Welsh songs and doing a bit of folk dancing. I absolutely loved teaching there. The experience of sharing my skills with their students and staff was an amazing experience.
I'd love now to share with you the opinions, the views, the feedback from our pupils, who I think I can honestly say were thrilled with the experience. I mean, you can hear it from them, but they thoroughly enjoyed their time.
I think the biggest takeaway I've got from the trip is that we're more similar than we are different. You go out with preconceptions thinking that they're going to be this, that, the other, they're going to think this, that. And I think what you learn throughout the process is that our interests are the same, our behaviours are the same. A personal highlight for me was playing chess with one of the pupils. Something is international, and I think I enjoyed sort of connecting with something we have in common.
The highlight of my trip was the sports day, where I got to spend a lot of time with the students in the school, and we broke down a lot of barriers between each other, just discussing what life is like in Wales and then what life is like for them in Lesotho. I think going out to Lesotho and working with the school broke down a lot of stereotypes I might have had in my head, but it also changed me a lot as a person. Coming back from this trip, I look at things in a different light, especially in school, seeing how lucky we are. But even then, back at their school, how happy they were despite the lack of things they might have had compared to us.
The trip to Lesotho was a really incredible experience. It was definitely life-changing. My most enjoyable moment was when I got to see a biology lesson and I saw how motivated the students were and how incredible the teacher was. To be able to teach the same thing we learn in A-level biology but without the use of textbooks and technology was really rewarding to see. And it's definitely something that I'll never forget.
The highlight of my trip was doing the first days with everyone in the school. I really enjoyed this because it was a way for all of us to interact and kind of get to know each other a bit better whilst teaching something which was quite meaningful and impactful to me. Some of the things that I enjoyed on the trip was just going around and looking at all the scenery, learning about the origin of Lesotho, and it was an experience that I'll never forget.
I thought the trip was really good and really eye-opening for me. For me, my personal favourite part of the trip was just connecting with all the people out there and sharing and exchanging cultures, sharing a bit about our culture and learning a bit about their culture. I had a lot of fun whilst on the trip, and I would definitely like to go there again.
My time in Lesotho was truly an unforgettable, transformative experience. My favourite moment was spending time with the students at the school, and being able to see the range of sports they play so well was truly inspiring, especially considering they don't have as many resources as we do. I was also really impressed with the biology lessons we attended, and the teaching style was really engaging and fun for the students. Overall, I'm really grateful for the opportunity I was given, and I would definitely do it again.